Solotov still underneath on the Solus as well. That's something Virtus.pro have not been able to deal with. So how did they get the diffuser down? He's going to get the opener as Joystick tries to deal with that. And that is the worst entry death they could have taken. Oh, but no, the trade is there. Will it be too little too late though? Dan's done really well to recognize that. Shepard goes in, tries to get into a position to put this diffuser down, but the challengers keep on coming from BDS. They can't find the man though, as the cover is there. Dan gets it done. Are they going to be able to hold on to this 2 versus 3 as Leakerfact manages to find Dan? But this should really be an opening round for Virtus.pro.
It should, unless we can see some magic come out here, but it's not going to happen. Shepard from range finds one more. Leakyfact's in, full white flash as well. You've got a player out on the breach to deal with for one, and one still inside the building. It is not looking too easy for them. Straight up on the rappel as well. They're going to dance around here, Tim. There's only about 10 seconds still to go, and it looks like through
down there. I'm not sure exactly what stopped him, but he was certainly heading in that direction before backing off.
But with that shotgun in hand, Tim, this is Murder Alley trying to push against him.
Yeah, this is it. BDS knows that as well. If he can just keep that angle tight, even with the flashes coming in. Look at that. He knows that a second piece of utility's coming in. It doesn't stop him getting a double. 1 and 2. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. Leaves them in a 1. Gonna have that utility thrown in over the top. Dan manages to pick up Solotov, so that's Garage cleared out as well. Shaco super low health here. He's gonna take 1 bullet, and it's gonna be Always that finds it. 5 versus 2, and surely this is gonna be another successful attack for Virtus.pro. BDS currently only able to hold on to that basement. They've got users, they've got BDS who are gonna try to keep a hold of it, but no, Dan moves in, finds a kill.
A little bit nervous about careering their way through or slowing things down. Probably aware that the clock is becoming their end. Oh,
they've got to get a diffuser down.
Flash train towards bathroom as well, opens them up to start their march on the floor, but BDS got the sidestep here. Shoko into a second as well, and suddenly Virtus.pro starting to bleed out members, but have found themselves one more back. They can't hit their shots, Tim. Solotov might find one more, but a 2 versus 2 with 2 seconds to go. It's all on Joystick to do the lot here as well, but he can't hold off against both. Up on the bed is not going to be enough. Uses simple here, probably playing in behind the smokes, which is why instead it's Always playing off on that upstairs. He's done his work, got themselves firing off in towards dirt, so no one can swing in from there, and then making the play from here. But Leakyfact has got him behind. He slipped through the net, and there is a fox in the coop, Tim. They've got the down there so sorely need, and Shoko into another as well. A BDS masterclass once again, just dancing around this Virtus.pro setup.
So worried were they about Solotov on the top floor. They didn't pay attention to Leakerfact in the basement, and he gets the job done in a big way to set up.
We've seen this before, Tim. Just disruption all around the map. BDS trying to waste time, and here it comes again. Oh, Yuzi's not going to lose that one out. Finds his man, Shoko into a second as well, really unlocking himself across these last couple of rounds. And with 10 seconds on the clock, yet again, Virtus.pro are forced to push in with nothing left to really work for them. No chance for mistakes, and unfortunately, Tim, they've made a good few of them. BDS will clean up and take the 4-2 as well. You know, lots of work they can do. Arguably maybe a bit too much in terms of vertical destruction of both the sledge and the ram on side, but it gets the job done. As you can see, the ceiling basically completely opened up, and Leakerfact is in. Will he get away with it? Yes, just about slipping on through, but the round comes on through. Pasha's there and finds his man. They're dropping in, C4 over the top. Pasha not going to find his man, finally shut down, and BDS dancing around smoke and fire and brimstone and everything else you can possibly throw at him, but he's still in one piece. Just got to be careful about this long angle though, going back towards the full. As Always looked away, will round through, finds Shoko, finds the second as well. Always is going absolutely nuclear.
I'm on the master side because Jacuzzi wall hasn't been open. They're going to have to go in behind kills, and that's exactly what they do as Shako finds one, but Always stands up, uses for the trade. This is a back and forth at the minute. Virtus.pro managing to hang on in for the time being, but Dan and Shepard find themselves in a 2 versus 3. Diffuser is down cold at the minute, and it's going to need to be collected by BDS. So Virtus.pro, with this little safe corner, can maybe play for a little bit of time.
Real danger is these keeper barriers are kind of working against them here, Tim. They're giving BDS something to play with, but Dan's on a full round here, one towards main stairs. If he gets a shot in the back as well, this could be all they need. Finds one, can he get a second? Yes, he can! Dan going completely unchecked.
Bravery, I love to see on a bandit trick. He's going in for Raptors.
No way.
He's not going to get it. He gets blasted in the face by the exothermic, and what a passage of play we've just seen from 0 to 0.
They've got the main breach. Still got to be concerned about Joystick, I feel, inside a Garage, but you can see with 2 or 3 players converging on this side of the map, that just screams to me that they want him gone.
Gonna have the flame arrows going in. Joystick looking for the fight, but nope, that's how you deal with Garage Catwalk. It's all up to Shepard. Manages to find one. That's at least gonna prevent the flawless round, but he's got an awful lot ahead of him. It'd have to be a 1v5 ace clutch if he wants to close this round out. And look at his hit points. Just a little tiny flashing red sliver at the bottom there. Very little for him to go with. Taking the jump out, noses the opportunity. Does manage to get another, but they're getting really aggressive towards site, Des.
Oh, they know where he is as well, so Shaiko's just like, oh, yay, free target practice. Got to be so careful where he's holding himself in here as well. Got himself inside a moto for that exact reason, and traps him out with the fire as well. This is looking good, but the fire's on them, Tim. They're burning alive inside of there. Shepard's going to bring down Solotov. It's not super ideal. More fire comes on through. What the hell is going on? Absolutely torched by the glow for the most part, but Yuzus is in, finds one, a second down main corridor as well. It's backstab galore here, Tim, as the French side are just running over Virtus Pro. Yuzus completely unchecked, and they'll get the closeout.
The diffuser, Yuzus straight in there to collect it. Going to be sending the bees on into sight. Have a little buzz around and see what they can see, but he knows that he's being challenged from down there. Gets aggressive, goes in, finds one, but the trade is there. Pasha is finding his second in the round. But BDS, they've always got an answer, Des, especially over these last couple of rounds. Brede in a position that he could potentially plant here. The Ossa is gone, so the shields will not be there. Leakafat can do nothing. He's going to have to stick this now, Brede.
Attackers are activated.
He's managed to do just that, Tim, but now they've got to win all the gunfights coming out. Pasha, who's kind of a hero in the round, finds himself shut out. And Shaiko and Brede in a clutch situation. Would you rather take anyone else? Maybe you'll have to, Tim. Playing the dancing game here, can't quite down his man, and gets shot from off towards the other side, always. Has managed to work his way through. Brede has ditched his man and said, nah, this one's all on you, mate. Oh, he's got to trample off a 1v2. Right sort of idea, and it pulls always up, but always is in for the swing. Virtus Pro.
After BDS were forced to push on in because of a bandit trick early in the round, but that is not going to help. Pasha taken down with...
Move in, planting behind them on the bed, for example. Not too much they had to worry about. Right sort of idea, though, with the Grim coming in over the top to skip him out, and sure enough, Yuzus has found him on the long angle. To 5v3, Tim, and they've got to hold on here for 50 seconds, but it feels like it's going to be impossible.
This is it, and look at the tiny area that Joystick is trying to play inside of at the minute, and gets closed down as well by Shaiko. And that happens when you open up those breaches and you take away those areas of refuge. Always looks to get aggressive onto the breach. It's not going to happen. Leakafat manages to get the kill. Shepard in a 1v5 again, gets himself back to 1v3. Can't quite make it 1v2, and the problem is they know exactly where he is right now. So Shaiko goes in. Shaiko can kill. Shaiko can plant. He's going to secure the diffuser. 1v2, Des. Can Shepard do this?
Surely not. Like, surely. They're up on the rappel, Tim. They're lay down outside. They're really playing this one to the absolute nth degree. Surely he doesn't have the read on it either. I doubt he gets to stick it. He might well try, but it's going to be a bit of a bait attempt onto these other two players here. In comes Leakafat. In fact, no, it's a bit of a bait on the other side, but Shaiko drops at the same time. Good bit of closing team bait from BDS. It was close.